What is up, guys? I'm ImNotMagic here, and happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Even if you're single, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just another day of the weekend. If you're with another special lady or special guy, because there are girls that watch my channel now, hey, that's pretty cool. But if you have that special someone in your life, today's a pretty sweet day. But anyways, what I wanted to spend this commentary talking about was actually another story in my life. And you guys have been pestering me, not pestering, but you guys have been telling me a lot through Facebook and Twitter. Pretty much any way you could get a hold of me, you guys have been telling me to do more stories. And to be honest, I have no idea why I stopped doing the stories. There's no like logical explanation as to why I didn't continue with the stories, because they were doing great, they were getting good publicity, and I just kind of stopped doing them. And I'm not really sure why that is. I can't even explain to you guys why I did, but that doesn't really matter because I'm starting it back up, and I wanted to start it back up with a really just epic, crazy night. Alright, so this was a few, I don't know how many years ago this was. I was probably around 13 or 14, and it was my first time ever sneaking out of the house. Now, I haven't done this too many times, and now it's just kind of like, Mom, I'm going out. It's like 12 o'clock, and I'll tell my mom I'm going out, and then I'll take the car and just leave. You know, it's no big deal. But, you know, back when you're like 13 or 14 or even 15, your parents are not crazy about you going out at like 11:30 or whatever. Like that's how it should be, you know. No good parent should let their kid be out that late because it's dangerous, you know. There's molesters and just crazy shit goes down when the lights go out. But I decided that, you know, it's time to step it up. I wanted to sneak out of the house, you know. I wanted to experience what it was like, and my friend was gonna kind of orchestrate this whole new thing, where, not new thing, but he was gonna just, we were originally gonna go TPing a house, but that kind of, the plans on that kind of fell through. We weren't really like set on TPing a house. We just all wanted to sneak out because there was 3 of us, and 2 of us have never done it before, and the one that was kind of like orchestrating the whole thing has done it multiple times, and he's the bad influence. But pretty much the way it went down was I did the standard, like, put the pillows under the covers to make it look like, you know, I was still in bed, even though it looked completely fake, and anyone walking into my room could tell that there were pillows there. And, you know, I probably looked really sketchy because as I was saying goodnight to my parents, I was dressed in like jeans and a jacket, like I looked like I was about to go out. So my bedroom is on the 2nd story of my house, so I can't exactly, I mean, if you guys watch a setup video, I can't exactly just sneak out my window. I mean, I don't feel like falling 20 feet to the ground at 12 o'clock at night. But the sliding glass door, the back door to my house, is right above my parents' bedroom, and if you go out that way, a light goes on automatically. It's a motion sensor light, so I couldn't go out that way either, because then they'd wake up seeing the light or hearing the door. All the other doors in the house were locked, and it's not really an old house, but the doors squeak when you open them, so any way through a door getting out of my house would not have worked. So I can't believe I actually did this, but we have a window downstairs, and I opened that and I took the screen off, and I went to this, like, I really like troubled myself to get out of the house, but I eventually was able to finally sneak out of the house, and I was finally out of the house, and I just kind of felt like, holy shit, I'm actually doing this. And so I went out the back gate, and I saw my friend, my 14-year-old friend, in a van that he took from his sister's boyfriend. It was his car, and he took it without the permission. He's a 14-year-old at 12 o'clock at night driving this car, and it blew my mind when I saw him. I was just like, what? Like, it's just something that you never think you would, it's just something you never would expect, I guess. And so I got in, and it's me and 2 of my friends, one of them's driving, and we decided to go up to the gates a little up the hill where, you know, these rich people live. These are some really nice houses, you know, you need a special gate code to get in. But I have a friend that lives in there, and I used to go over her house all the time, so I knew the special code or whatever. So we go up there, we travel up there, and this is on a street which is, it's a pretty long stretch of street that is followed by like a nice downhill thing. So you get a lot of people who race down the hill. You get a lot of people during like during Halloween, they throw pumpkins down the hill. A lot of people go what's it called, longboarding or speed racing or whatever it's called with the skateboard. They do it down that hill because it's curvy and everything. So anyways, we're on that street, we're going through the gate and everything, and we were originally going to TP your house, but we kind of thought twice about it, and we're just like, how immature would that be? Like, we're being mature and sneaking out. But then the worst thing possible could have happened is that my friend's sister's boyfriend figured out that his car was not at the house when he was down for the weekend, and so he drives up in his sister's car with her and takes a car from us. And he didn't even say anything, he just grabbed the keys and they both left. So now we are 5 miles away from anyone's house with no transportation. We like it's like 1:30 right now, and we're just like, holy shit, we are screwed. Like there's no way of getting out of this right now. And I was pretty close to calling my parents and just saying, come get me, because I was over it. I was not having a good experience at the time. And the next worst possible thing could happen. This is just a series of just unfortunate events right now. Is that this monster truck, not monster truck, but it's like, you know, the bro trucks where they're big and they have the tires and the suspensions and all that. One of those trucks pulled up right next to us, and 3 dudes, there's 4 people in the car. One of them was a girl. She was like smoking whatever drug, whatever illegal narcotic that they had, but they're all under the influence or whatever, you know. They were not they were not normal, and they got out and they were honestly looking to fight us. These dudes are, you know, 25 years old, and we're all like 14 and 15. We're just like, oh shit, this is not okay. And at this point, I'm just saying, all right, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right now. Like, my life should be flashing before my eyes any second now, because I honestly thought, like, you know what, I'm gonna die. This doesn't even compare to a helicopter chasing me because of teeping. Like, I'm gonna die right now. And then this next thing that happens is I can't really figure out if it was a good thing, because it saved me from dying by the people, but it kind of almost led to me dying by my parents. A cop rolls up, and the cop sees that the people are literally ready to fight. And a cop rolls up, he stops the fight, and he calls for backup. In the city I live in, you guys know they call a helicopter on you for TPing a house. That's how bored they are. So a cop pulls up, and I'm just like, my hands are in my head. I'm just like, what else could go wrong right now? And so one of the dudes who was obviously high started to argue with the cop, and, you know, the cop started to pull the taser out, and I'm just looking like, how could the situation get worse? And then almost simultaneously, because this was a lone cop, sorry, and we knew backup was coming, and me and my friends all kind of simultaneously looked at each other, and we just ran. We instinctively ran. And the cops started chasing us. We went down the hill a little bit where there's like a little valley with dirt and everything, and we just laid down there so the cop couldn't see us. And cop's trying to look for us. He pulls his flashlight out, and his foot got so close to my face, I almost cried. It was like 2 inches from my nose, and I can't believe I didn't shit my pants that night. Anyways, long story short, because I know this commentary is starting to run on a little long, is that we ended up talking my friend's sister's boyfriend into driving us back home, and he was not happy about it, but he ended up dropping us all back. I ended up getting back in the house, and I was trying to do it super quietly, and I got in the house and I knocked a little plant over, and it broke, and it couldn't have made more noise, but luckily my parents didn't wake up. And I went to bed, and the next morning I woke up, and I woke up and thought, this is a dream. Like, that could not have really happened. I called my friends, and they're like, yeah, it really happened. But anyways, I thought I'd share that epic moment with you guys. I actually forgot about it for a while, but I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Please be sure to leave me a rating if you did enjoy it. Tell me in the comments what your scariest moment out was, or maybe the first time you ever snuck out. And please guys, show me some support for my stories making a return to my channel. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I'm out. Peace.